that's the debate. I will run my own properties and do whatever I do. Now it's a pain in the ass when there's a problem. If there's no problem, those guys get paid a lot of money to do nothing. And then my scenario is we're live right now, so there's Clive, but you don't show up as your phone number's going on there. Now you're incognito. So
Okay. Well, I'm also driving in my car, and it's going through the Bluetooth in the car. And
okay, but that's my point exactly. Is the hotel I'm in right now? Hotels.com has a low price guarantee, and they promise me, uh, what is it? You book 10 nights, you get one night free, and then they have all the fine print and bullshit, which I read a little bit about. But I booked 3 nights in one hotel, so okay, I'll get 10 nights easy on this trip. I'm gonna be gone till August 24th. It'll be easy for me to get 10 nights with
yeah.
hotels.com. Okay? But I like bookings.com. That was my go-to source. I still think they're good. I have a condo with them in advertising my condo, and they're hooked up with Agoda. So Agoda and bookings.com pretty much control, in my opinion, the market. I don't know who you use, but they're huge. They're huge.
Expedia, Booking.com. I used to go to one, actually about a month or so ago, for the first time.
And did you like it or not?
Well, when I got to the hotel, they didn't have a reservation for me.
Okay. And so we could talk about that for another half hour. And Tarn
Yeah,
loves
don't worry about it.
yeah, Tarn loves Agoda, and it works.
Agoda fixed it. They fixed it, and it was okay. But
Okay.
when I got there, they didn't have. There was no reservation, and when I showed them my confirmation, they said, "Not our problem. Call them."
Well, the hotels and well, no, because I tell the story when I was in Vietnam. The guy fucked up or whatever, and you manipulate it. When I go downstairs, let me put my pants on. That's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I don't shoot my dick, and I'm gonna go downstairs, and I'm gonna take you with me. And I'm not, yeah, no, I'm on the wrong thing. I think my computer and you and that. Uh, so I did this yesterday. I did a whole thing live. They got a machine in the lobby, or no, in the basement, in the garage. And this is the latest and greatest. This is a brand new hotel. This hotel, and it raises, what it does is it raises so many more issues, Clive. They're 4 months old, and it's a beautiful hotel, and it's pretty cheap. I checked it out a little bit yesterday, and they're cutting their rates almost in half to fill the hotel. When I came in, I took a picture. They got this machine. You put your credit card in. You don't even check in. And they got and I call it a boom boom hotel is what I call it. And so let's go on a journey. But you're not live. You can't see me. You can't see me.
No, I can't see it.
And I don't know if carrying my Chromebook is a little bit larger. Let's take a walk. And then the bottom line is with Agoda's got it for 64,000. The guy he'll sell me the room because he's a nice guy. He wants good service. He'll sell me the room for 50,000. But do they have a contract? And does he get in trouble or what's the deal? That's where it all gets fucking crooked. But you have these big companies. It's Airbnb. Airbnb runs my business, and they don't. But they make as many problems as they solve, and it goes back to the difference between what do we call it? A contractor that does his own work and a broker. That's what it is. That's what it's all. It's all brokers. It's all brokers. It's a broker.
All right. Well, so you're still in Korea?
My plan until they bust me or change me or do whatever they're doing. Dave Curry is filling my head with shit, and he's supposed to be my friend. So I can read you each one of his emails. In fact, I think I copy you on all, but he won't have.
I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah, he won't get on here and discuss and solve the problem. You and I are talking, trying to solve the problem. Craig Knoll's given up. Craig Knoll is a friend, and he's talked to my sister, and he's saying she's not going to change her mind. But he sees both sides. You see both sides. Well, that's what I started to do, is call Kamala Harris. But what happens is at night I'm too fucking tired. But yesterday I took a nap for a lot of hours, and then I thought Tarn was sleeping at the same time, but she said she only slept an hour. So then our schedules are off, and then we start, whatever. And I don't know. And then I called my other buddy, the one that's I can't say that. I promised him privacy. So
Okay.
So, and everybody, some ladies, and they got the trolls. That's what all this comments, this Facebook. And am I wasting my time on Facebook, or can we do change? That's what I want to know. And my answer is we can. We can change the world with Facebook. Oh, Donald Trump and Putin. I won't even go there. But Scott Adams is talking before. He comes on this morning in the middle of the night, and I catch it just after the start. I saw, and I found it again. I tried to save it, but it disappears. They are because they're getting sued. Everybody's afraid of the fucking lawyers. The lawyers are fucking up the whole world. Bottom line.
Yeah, well, yes, a lot of people are suing other people, and lawyers, and many times are more than happy to go there.
Yeah, but and that's what okay, is my sister right? Am I right? But I have a solution for that. That's you and I've talked about that. Where is this fucking lawyer? I called her the other day, and I don't get a call back. But I haven't got a bill. Her contract says I will get a bill on the 10th. Every other month I got one on the 10th. But the first month it was late. She's late again. They don't. When business is so good and you're making so much fucking money, you'll catch up with it eventually. You'll get the bills out. It's a good problem to have. It's the same as paying my taxes. Paying taxes is a good problem to have if you're making money. But what they do is, watch this Rudy Orr guy or these other guys. They beat these shit. They lock you up in mental hospitals. They do all this shit to you, and then they lie because they did a shitty job or they have shitty people working for them. That's the problem. That's what I want to do. Here's one more quick story, and then I'll shut the fuck up and interrupt me and tell me to shut the fuck up. And the guy broke my heart. I forgot it already. Oh, my roommate. Last time, the Chinese lady, he's just doing me a favor and we're making money and I'll split it with him or whatever. The room's vacant. And that's what I tell Tarn. We could rent out our house every day if we worked really hard at it. There'd be enough money to pay for everything. And her brother would have a house. We'd have a house. Everybody work. But nobody wants to work that hard. Baby, turn down that sound, please. And maybe she's part of the conspiracy. That's what I don't know. So I get $75 to clean it. He has his girlfriend clean it. It takes a couple hours. $75 for cleaning the house. And you live there anyway. It's no big deal. And he's got super rent. So he says, no, that's not enough money. So, okay, he wants half. Okay, I say, you can have half as long as you get 5-star reviews and you do everything. You talk to her and do everything. So then he doesn't know what he's doing because he hasn't done it before, right? Or he's done it once. And it's a learning curve. And so they're getting a cheap rate because it's Comic-Con. There's probably not a hotel. That's what I should do. If I had more time, you could check it all out and figure it all out. I don't have time. You don't have time. So he calls me this morning, and he says she's sending me texts or something. It's taking too long. The same as this. This is taking too long. Well, that's the price you pay for $200. You just don't get fucking $200 for free. And that's what I tell him. you got a whole brand new condo to yourself, and I bug you for an hour or 2 hours once a month, and that's it. And then sometimes I come home, blah 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 blah. But it is what it is. And this is a guy that's got he's rebuilding his business. Let me tell the good side. So that's the long story short. So he's giving me a bunch of shit. I said, you're going to take care of it. Take care of it. You want the whole fucking $400? Take the whole fucking $400. I don't give a shit. So that's my sister. My sister.
Where's the Chinese lady in this?
I only have one bad review on Airbnb, and then that gets so complex. And she had to wait, or she had to sit in the car or something, and he's doing his job, and she didn't communicate. Same as you and me. I have to wait for it's all about power and control. Trump was, and then that's what Scott, he's analyzing this meeting before it takes place, and now he's coming back afterwards. And as I understand it, and then he says watch CNN and watch Fox, but he has a deal with Periscope with Bitcoin or something, that he's making money, and so he gets to give his opinion, and he doesn't do it very often, but he's building a business, but he's a personality. Same as, all the big people. You get money for being rich and famous, and you just pick your deals, and hopefully they're good ones. Donald Trump puts his name on everything, but sometimes he puts his name on a bad thing because he's a whore like me. I'm a whore. Him and I are a lot alike. He'll fuck anything, I'll fuck anything. But he's president.
Well, yes, he picks. Sometimes he picks good deals, and sometimes he picks bad deals.
Yeah, there you go. But I think as a businessman, I saw, what's the guy in the senator? I'm following politics more. He said, and Kamala Harris, I just posted it. She says the president is a disgrace. Both these people have political agendas, and they want to be strong against him.
It's all about politics.
But how do we have nice politics?
That's the problem with politics.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the challenge. And then after all that stuff today, and I've been running around since 6:30 this morning, so I don't know all the details, but I just know a whole lot of people came out against Trump after his press conference with Putin, and well, no matter what would have happened, they were going to make an issue out of it.
Well, I watched them both talk, and it's real. And Scott Adams, I'm stealing his thunder. The language barrier, it's really difficult. Putin's talking in Russian, but it's translated. But I bet you Putin can talk in English, but that's another political maneuver probably.
Yeah.
Because then he would be showing weakness, and Trump would go for his throat.
Yeah, could be perceived as weakness to the Russian people, and it's also it's very important for him to say the right thing, and he may not be comfortable, even if you have conversational English, but to actually get up there and make a press conference, and a lot of famous people, well, they can speak English, but when it comes time to be interviewed for something really specific or like a PR thing, they have to go back to their native tongue.
But that's what the guy they just talked about too. It's a straw man. So now it is, well, no, the people that know that language, and you can still convert it, and everybody will do that. But Google Translate is the fine example. Now you have a layer of somebody in between, and that's the same with the boss. You told me, go fetch the rock. Is that what you say? Is that your story?
Yeah, go fetch a rock, yeah.
Yeah, so you told me about 4 times. Now I fucking got the concept, and I'm an old man, and it takes me 10 times to get the concept. And Tarn's the same way. She always goes back to Thai when she needs to do whatever she needs to do. I told her to book the hotel yesterday. She was going to Airbnb, and she's excited with all the opportunities that are out there, and it's my money. So she knows I'm a fucking Jew. There it is. on Facebook Live or YouTube or wherever I'm at. Okay? And so the Jewish people that, oh, you can't say you're fucking Jew. There's fucking Muslims and then there's good Muslims, you know. Trump is president. He's biased. I don't think so. I think the guy has an opinion and he voices it, and he voices it in the wrong words sometimes. I give him latitude, but he's a liar. But I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. But he's been caught by too many people lying. But then you can catch me as a liar. That's what Dave Curry's doing. He's cutting my words and he's going to make me a liar, and I make him look bad. He's a pot smoking fool. But he says he doesn't. Now he doesn't tell me he smokes pot, but it's medical marijuana. He's got the license. It's just drugs and addiction. We all have them. Probably have an addiction to something else. You know, it is what it is. Everybody's got issues.
Well, he doesn't. He lives in California, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't even need his prescription anymore.
No, now it's not a problem. I am a leader. I am a leader, and I am for change. Change is necessary, and we all like it, and usually it's for the better, but it rocks the boat. But marijuana, and they'll start taxing it, but they already got it. But then who was I talking to? Was it you or somebody else was telling me all the issues that are going to come up, how to circle? Oh, no, it's the Canadian guy, and because Canada's going through the same thing. Now you got all these drug dealers. There's so much fucking profit in it. There's more profit in illegal than there is in legal, right?
Yes, because they're not paying the taxes.
Yeah. And then I got more stories. So thank you for calling.
California is already modifying the tax structure because it's not working as well as they'd hoped because there's still too much illegal marijuana on the street.
Yeah. Well, the price will go up. No, it goes up and it goes down. I don't know how that works. They were somebody was explaining that.
The state is lowering the taxes.
Oh, okay. So
more people to comply.
Yeah, because the drug dealers are still competing.
Yes.
And that is the whole tariff thing. And that's everybody's going to find the best deal. That's what it's all about. So solve my problem for me. You're just calling me back because you're a friend, right?
Yeah. No, I didn't see your text until this morning, and then I don't know. I've been running since 6:30. I'm almost home, but I was just calling you back.
Almost home in
Texas. I'm going to Arizona tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow? I thought you were already there. Okay.
No, I'm going tomorrow.
Okay. So you told me that, but I didn't get into the details.
I did send an email to your sister after our conversation the other day. And I didn't get a reply over the weekend, and I have not checked my mail today at all. So I don't know if she replied today. It might be there, but I did send her a mail.
Okay. And Craig's talking to her. But all we got to do is call her up, set an appointment for 2 hours, and let's get this done. Just same as Putin and Trump. It's the exact same fucking thing on a much larger scale. And
okay.
I've solved it. You've solved it. She's solved it. And I'm willing to do her plan. But the guy, my other friend, is letting me down, but he's saying he's protecting me. But I told you he's a little bit shady. But it's all bullshit anyway. That's what all this shit is, all bullshit. Just let people smoke marijuana as long as they're not robbing and stealing to support their habit because they don't want to work because they're vegging out. I'm going to tell you. No, I'm not going to tell you that story because I'll get people in trouble that it would really hurt them. But
yeah, no.
See, and this guy's going to burn this flag tomorrow. So yeah, your nighttime tomorrow. He's going to burn a flag. But Dave Curry's telling me he's a dubious character. And then you go, and he called me and I talked to him twice, but he didn't remember talking to me. Same as, he's just putting his agenda out there. He wants his daughter back, but he wants to put it's not his wife. It was a married lady that had sex with him. And now the kid, because of it's in Texas, or it just gets so fucking convoluted and complex. So I'm a simple son of a bitch. Will you let your ex-wife or partners or the mother see the daughter? He says yes, but they're just going to put her through all the shit he had to go through. And they made him pay child support, and he ran for governor of the state of South Dakota. And he's a smart cookie. He's a military guy, and he's telling the story. He was going to get blown up. The same story I tell with Tarn in the river. He was driving down the road, and there's a lollipop in the street, so he's digging up the thing that digs up the bomb. On the left is all the poppy fields, which is the real agenda, selling the fucking drugs and the government and all the corruption. On the right is 3 Muslims praying, but none of them are stopping the soldiers from. They both know they saw the guy's planet. That's his story, maybe wrong too, that they're going to blow him up, but he found it anyway, and that's the good story, the happy ending. But when the bad story is when the fucking people die.
Okay.
So 23 minutes. I'll let you. You're running already. I'm gonna go down and pay another. I'm gonna go look at. Wait. I'm gonna show you. Oh, I can't show you. You're not online. I'll show the people, and I'm gonna go check out the price. And I'm gonna probably go check out the bar. There's the motel right across there. Looks brand new too. All these buildings are brand new. I'm gonna go see the price there. I'll cut the deal for 50. See, if the hotel makes 50,000, well, no, because they have this big computer system. That's how much overhead is there? That's the question for Hotels.com. How much advertising do they do? How many problems do they have to solve? And how much? Well, bottom line, they should be a public company. And I think Agoda and Booking.com are from companies outside the country. That's what Trump's fighting for, and that's where.
Yeah. When I had to talk to Agoda, my call went to Hong Kong.
Okay, but they have call centers all around. These are huge companies, same as T-Mobile.
So they called me back from Hong Kong. So so it was interesting.
Yeah, no, but that's how it all works. The world will be one pretty soon. And that George Soros, and George Soros came up in the conversations today. He's a person of history. He's a Jewish man that got hooked up with the Germans, and as a kid, and survived. So he's got no heart or no soul. That's what happens to you. You get put down so low. You'll do anything to survive. That's what I tell Dave Curry. Dave Curry will not give me his. If I ask you for Barry's and Linda's phone number, would you give it to me?
Oh, but yeah, my family.
Yeah, and Jaredith too. But and I met. See, Dave doesn't want me talking to his brother because his brother there's too many skeletons, and my sister has all my skeletons. They're all out there. She's trying to protect me, but she's also trying to bury me, and I'm right up front. I want $50,000, but I told you, and it's recorded. It's on YouTube Live right now. Just give me my fucking money and give me my property. If I live and die on my own, I'm okay with that. And you'll have to live with it if I end up killing myself later on because you made a promise to Dad and you failed. But you're fucking failing now. You're costing me money. You're making me. I've had a fucking headache for 12 hours now. I don't need it. She doesn't need it. That's what she says. So my solution solves it. Her solution solves it. Go do your fucking solution. And I'm fucking hating my sister right now. Hating her.
That's kind of the way. That's what I keep getting an email about. Just simplify her life as well as your life.
So do your 4 steps. Quit fucking fighting. Get it done now. Get it done in a month. How much fucking time do you need? And do my step. You don't even need to do that. She already did it once, but there's problems, and she knows she fucked up. She's afraid of it. And you can go to jail. You can lose your license. That's Judy Smith. Judy Smith, the guy fucked the shit out of her. She did everything proper. She sold me this property for $130,000. I can't get rid of it now, and that's a whole nother thing. But then I have conspiracy theories. My brain is so fucking twisted anymore. I don't trust anybody. Nobody.
Well, here's my suggestion because I'm driving onto my street right now. So let me. Like I said, I'm going to Arizona tomorrow. Let me call you on Wednesday morning, and I will. That way, by then I'll know if your sister responded, and then we'll talk more then.
Okay, but that's 2 more days I don't have. But okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna try. We're gonna go try and find an Airbnb and stay someplace for a week, and try and. But it's already. See, Wednesday. It's already Thursday here, and another week goes down the drain. And I just need this shit over with. That's what I need. But I'm not going to give in easy. I want $50,000 or I want the ability to get it later. Just like this, they gave me a fucking bullshit solution. They owe me 5 nights of this deal they're advertising. They gave me 3. I think 3. Yeah, they gave me 3. But I deserve 5 and maybe 4, and 4 would be whatever, but they're giving me 3, or they're still fucking negotiating with me, and that's the fucking mess. But okay, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. So thumbs up, thumb down, live. What do I do here? Share. Facebook.